to see you, to hear from you, to know that you are doing very well. How have you been? Hope you have been enjoying your good time. Hope you're staying safe. Okay, today we're looking at another topic under the subject art history. Art history. I remain your humble educator, Mr. Shotomide Olawe. Alright? So, what are the objectives for today? Why are we looking at the topic art history? At the end of today's lesson, you should be able to one define should define art. Under the art history, you should know what art is. Then you should be able to discuss the origin of you should be able to explain or know the origin of art. Then state some importance of art. You should be able to state art is important. Okay, so let's go to the body. What is art? What is art can be defined in different ways. Alright, so let's look at this. Art is something unique and skillful that is created by an individual to express an idea and opinion visually or non-visually. Art is that symbolic style that an individual applies to distinguish his creativity from others. It is the way and manner in which we speak, dress, and express our cultural values to the rest of the world. Okay, so art mean different things to different people based on their perception of art. To some people, it is drawing, to some, it is acting, and some, and so on. Art has no limitation nor boundaries. Everyone had one or two things to do with art, either creating it or using it. In this world, we cannot do without art. Okay, so now let's go to the other part of the lesson, the origin of art. Where did art start from? How did it start? Alright, let's see. The origin of art can't be overemphasized because it is not traced to a particular region of world. But for the sake of history and education, we can trace it to the life of the early men. The early men are the ancient men who live their life at the early time of the world. They are the first humans to live and walk on the planet Earth. Okay? Alright. During the time of the early men, there are no houses, nor bridges, or villages. They don't have a permanent settlement because they move each time climate condition is unbearable. Alright? However, whenever and wherever they find a place to settle, most times a cave, they create some forms of artwork as a mark of their presence around that cave. This artwork includes drawings, paintings, sculpting, carving, and tool crafting. Okay, so we go to the next thing. Art itself is life, and without art, life will be boring and uninteresting to live. So, from what we can see here, we can understand that the origin of art is not traced to a particular person or people. Art itself is human. Okay, but because of education, we trace it to the early men, those men that lived in the cave, those people we call the hunters and the wanderers in those days. Alright, so let's move on to the next part, which is importance of art. Now that we have learned the origin of art, we have known what where art starts from or how it started. It's time to know the importance. Art is very important for so many reasons. Some of these reasons are: one, art is very important for creating job opportunities for the unemployed. Help us create jobs for the unemployed. Those who have no opportunity to work in the offices. Okay. Two, it is very important for creating relaxation and recreational centers for people. With art, you can enjoy life. You can stay in a cool, serene environment. Okay? It is also very important for entertainment reasons. It helps to entertain us, to help us, release stress. Okay? It is important to create beautiful and attractive things in the environment. And then five, art is important to decorate our homes and surroundings. Then number six says that it is also important to boost the economy of a country through tourism. With the help of tourism, you have visitors coming from all over the world to see the work of art created by man and by God. Okay, and from there we have more revenue in our country. Art is very important to maintain and sustain the history and tradition of a country. In conclusion, after all said and done, art is a way of life. As you can see, it is that activity that keeps people busy and occupied by creating unique and beautiful objects. Art comes with language of expression in different manners such as speaking, drawing, and painting, drama, music, folktales, and many more. The beautiful part of art is that it has no boundaries or no limitations. It cuts across all countries, tribes, and culture as well as generations, speaking the same language to all. Alright, we have come to the end of today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. You have learned one or two things, so you can always try your hands in one art or the other, either for making money or for fun's sake. It is part of it. Have a lovely day and see you next time. Bye bye.